when I said my grandfathers and my fathers left a system in place that my generation now want to leave unattended to the next generation, I meant exactly that. You see, the British did what they did. That's in the past. Terrible. But then it continues to haunt us till today. Why? Because the British are still here with us. The Americans are here with us. And now we've invited more people to the party. We've invited the Chinese. They are here with us. We've invited, I don't know our relationship with Russia, but at least these three superpowers are here. Their interest intact in Nigeria. You see, our colonial history is something we can't do anything about. But then even with the very colonial education that clearly does not prepare us for how to take away the British, events around the world, even around Africa, look at what's going on in Burkina Faso, really tells us that Nigeria will not take a step forward. We will never take a step forward until we do away with our colonial ties. It won't happen. Africa too will not take an inch except we begin to unite and interact more with ourselves, do more business with ourselves, have interaction around military and economy amongst ourselves. You see, the British did not help the North the way the South likes to think about it. Because come to think of it, it was a deliberate policy of the British. I mean, a well-documented, deliberate policy of the British to ensure she does not allow Northern Nigeria get a kind of education that she gave to Southern Nigeria. And the reason is simple. This was not the first place the colonizers had come to. And one thing they had known with their own history is that if you give a Muslim population good Western education, then we are going to turn out to be people who rebel quick against colonization, because it's in their very nature of their religion. And don't also forget that Northern Nigeria fell under its third colonialism when the British came, because the Arabs had done it, the Fulani had done it, and then the British came. And so what the British did was to sow this seed of discord we do have today that make us have our conversation around North and South. That was the seed they sow, because they know that at any point in time we start having that national handshake, their hold on us is over. But then what do we do? Today our conversation is really around the Southeast and what our leaders, political, religious, cultural, what people like to call elites, should start doing. We've not heard their voice in all of this until we begin to have this conversation and insist that the leaders of the Southeast do what is necessary to speak for the region. We identify the problem. We identify what will not stand. And then the Southeast voter becomes so sophisticated that when anybody in power does not carry along his interest, her interest, that we see real electoral consequence, then we'll be talking in cycles.